Welcome back. Millennium Pro Wrestling presents Mayhem! Always glad to be back up here in the San Fernando Valley, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ario. Joined alongside Lethal Logan X at the booth. Folks, we have an insane card prepared for you. I know some of you attended last week's MPW Mania 4. Complete upsets, unexpected outcomes, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see the consequences of last week here tonight. So let's kick it off hot. Who's ready for our first match? Oh, I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Your opening bout is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
There's the mighty Sinclair.
For this contest, Sinclair.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Introducing first.
I'm digging this music already. Ario's digging it too, he's bobbing his head. There he is. Kid Destino. I like the cut of his jib.
Making his way to the ring. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Mexico. He is the imbued one. Kid
Kid Destino, very athletic. From Mexico, he's got that lucha background. It looks like he's got some fans in the MPW audience already.
And his opponent.
His opponent is a former MPW Triple Crown winner. Fresh off the loss of his MPW National Championship at MPW Mania 4, the youngest vet in the game, Dustin Jack Daniels, see if he can recover from that loss this week. Dustin noticeably not as arrogant as he usually is. Kind of soaking in a little bit more from the crowd right here, soaking in the booze. This guy's done it all. Former world, national, and tag team champion. Removing the robe, showing off the chiseled physique, biceps, triceps, lats, quads. This guy's got it all. But again, he's coming off that big loss last week. Welcome to the booth, my friend. Ario has joined me. That was a strong choice right there with your fireman red suit on. I appreciate you taking a chance on that. It paid off big time.
Hey, we try to be bold for you, Logan, and absolutely last week was quite bold in terms of upsets. Draven Sera now new champion. What a victory. And Dustin Jack Daniels now back to square one against a new up-and-comer here, of course, for MPW.
Well, and am I right? This kid Destino's from Santino Brothers?
That's right, I believe so.
Well, if he's from Santino Brothers, that's me. He's going to be tough. He's going to know what he's doing. He's going to have some wrestling skill. He has been here before. I have not seen him extensively, but I also know he's been all over the SoCal scene.
Listen to that crowd.
Yeah, he's pretty popular.
I'm not going to lie, Logan. I understand where it's coming from. I even got to see him in Vegas for a little bit.
Okay.
And really, Destino shows up and shows out. It's this energy. See how locked in he is during this opening right now. Already having eyes focused. He's focusing on the audience right now.
Well, and this is a good time for Destino. If he's going to wrestle Dustin, this is a good time to do it because Dustin's coming fresh off the loss of the title. He seems very distracted. He seems in his head, and Destino might be able to take advantage of those distractions, especially if he can bring a style that Dustin's not accustomed to.
Well, mental games are always important in wrestling, but so are physical games too. Keeping in that solid side headlock there, trying to weasel through there and gets a nice reversal of his own.
Yeah, that was just pure power and then side headlock takeover. Oh, head scissor counter.
And great use of leverage there. Of course, Dustin, amazing upper body strength, but quads.
Yeah, look at his neck. Watch this. Look at it. Triple bridge, pounces his way out of there, feeds right back into the side headlock. Oh, Destino almost rolled all the way through there and got a hammer lock, but Dustin was able to hang on.
Doesn't need to be pretty, it needs to be effective here. And look at that.
There's effective, and that's 2 of Destino's arms and 1 of Dustin's. Dustin's going to have the power advantage. Destino needs to stick with the leverage. And he's doing an excellent job of it right now.
Really make sure that arm is solid in place, not being able to find any point of leverage, and right back into the side headlock.
Yep. This is some good fundamental basic wrestling, and the feeling out says that. Beautiful. Yeah, I was going to say beautiful reversal into the ropes, but Dustin made him pay for it. Oh, he might have pissed him off there.
Now trying to get into the mind of Destino at this point. Honestly, might have overwhelmed Daniels there for a little bit there.
Destino from Yucatan, Mexico. I just got back from Puebla, and that was a good time down there.
I'm glad you enjoyed, sir. Glad to have you back up here in Chatsworth as well. Last week was insane. I'm glad you were able to enjoy it last week on YouTube as well.
Yep. All the fans around the world, especially our fans in Turkey. Shout out to our Turkish fans. Big fans of Maximilian Montclair, who also had a bad week last week.
And look at this now. Trying to use that lower body to Destino's advantage there, keeping that waist lock. Throws him off.
Dustin used the same move Destino did, and Destino made him pay for it.
You know, Destino full force, had to step into it as well, roll through.
I love that.
Beautiful arm drag.
Yeah.
Keep and hold.
And that's what he's going to have to do with Dustin. Dustin's got the power advantage. This guy's got to move. And Destino, again, if you look at his focus, he doesn't seem like he's worried at all of the power advantage that Dustin may have. Sinclair calling for a break there on the ropes. And Dustin, of course, without the clean break there. First punch thrown of the match.
Oh, and another right there, too. Destino had the right idea, though, to go after the arms to weaken them as best as he can. And it looks like Dustin is favoring that right side instead of the left at this point as a result.
Big chop right there. And we'll see if Destino's going to answer that. Oh, so fan just said, "Where's your belt?" It's around the waist of Draven Sera.
Of course, such a common image. Quite a rain of terror come crashing down.
And that cartwheel that Destino did, Dustin covered up, kind of telegraphed it, but then hit a drop kick. Nice.
Able to read it, but look at that. The speed and quickness of Kid Destino. Off the rope. Amazing. Look at that. Oh, but he eats the drop kick. There's a cover. And you got to give it up for this kid. I mean, honestly. The imbued one truly lives up to his name. I mean, this guy has got such energy and such youth. I mean, how old is this guy? I don't know.
I have no idea. Dustin started training when he was 14. I think now he's around 21, 22. He's been in longer than most guys' careers.
Oh, and Dustin, no stranger being a rookie crusher, especially here at MPW.
Yeah. Kid Destino, last guy way here with the name Kid. His name was the Hell Kid Johnny Lords. Former MPW World Champion, just got his PhD in psychology. Congratulations to him.
My gosh.
Long retired, well earned. Wish him the best.
Well, the historian of MPW looking into the newest generation at this point, and truly seeing where Dustin first started out and watching, look at the strength of Kid Destino. I mean, imagine this guy starts hitting the weights even more, adding on some extra pounds.
Yeah. Well, and especially if you start wrestling in your teens, as you move into your 20s, you kind of develop in your man body a little bit. Your metabolism slows down a little bit, and you're able to put on more muscle. That kind of happened with Dustin as he got into his 20s. I mean, look, he just flattened him with that clothesline right there. Yeah.
And you're truly seeing a full developed man at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, his hair, his mustache,
A classic work here in Chatsworth as our former champion, of course, playing up to the cameras as best he can. And at the end of the day, I mean, truly, that's who it seemed like Dustin was working day in and day out every single Friday for that camera.
Well, and Dustin, look, he's so tough he doesn't even have to wear knee pads, right? Very few guys can go through this sport and the ringers of all this and, falling on your face, falling down like that without wearing knee pads. Gotta have strong legs for that.
And you have a strong throat as well after that X-chop.
Yeah.
Corner to corner now. Bull charges in, but able to stop his momentum.
Nice spin kick there. Right to the guts.
Off the second and third. Tornado, no. Able to land on his feet. Tried to go for the sweep there, but catch him on the back elbow.
Dustin, it seems like he's resorting to like these big kind of power strikes, big clotheslines, big elbows, putting all his weight behind it. And if you notice when Dustin throws one of those, he locks his feet into the ground, and then you can see his shoulders and his trapezius muscles tense up as he's throwing those moves. Now he's insulting his opponent, which I don't know what a good idea that is.
Well, as you see, Dustin's got a full repertoire of taunts and techniques.
Yeah.
Oof.
He lifted the hands up for a double axe down there. Destino kicked him right in the guts.
What day is it? Friday.
It is Friday.
And we love to be here every Friday in 19801 Nordop Place,
Yep.
but seems like he's calling for leg day.
Oh, it's leg day, I see. Elijah Friday used to ask what day it was because it was his last name. Apparently Friday's leg day for Dustin.
Well, Kid Destino's looking to make Friday his winning day.
Yeah.
Another big lariat there.
Well, and again, that was Dustin screwing around with the crowd and Destino taking advantage of it, as he should.
Beautiful.
That was a good kind of, reversal judo throw right there to counter that move.
And honestly, this might just be the wake-up call that Dustin needed, honestly. Going up like a Kid Destino with that tornado DDT off the ropes.
He might have knocked his brain out right there.
Cover now. And what an upset it could be if Kid Destino was able to pull it off and pick up a victory against a former champion here at MPW.
The former Triple Crown champion. How's Dustin going to feel losing the title on MPW Mania and then losing the next week to this newcomer here?
Time's arrow marches forward, and so does Destino. Oh, try to go for the atomic drop, but look at that.
And Destino, I mean, he'll break into the rankings if he can get a win here.
Try to go for again. But Dustin knows exactly where he is right now. Great ring awareness. Calling over Destino and got the bait perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, it sends him right over the top.
Destino nailed that.
Nasty fall there, too, for Dustin. Off the ropes now. Gonna fly high with the rope assistance. Look at that spin.
That was a tornado dive right there.
Like a hurricane. A huracan of Yucatan.
Mm-hmm.
And look at this now. Not relenting, not giving a moment of respite. You love to see it. Ripcord, nope. Able to duck under. Just big old boot straight to the jaw.
Yeah, Dustin has a one-legged short drop kick that he throws sometimes when he's meeting somebody very quickly off the ropes. Very effective and allows him to catch himself on the way down.
Beautiful TKO there, cover.
That might have knocked him out.
Oh no, the kid just doesn't quit. And we've seen this time and time again.
Yeah.
Kid Destino really goes the distance.
Dustin draped both his hands over the left pectoral and left shoulder of Destino. Destino simply raised the right arm. And Dustin's saying this is his house.
Now, you wonder though, is he really saying that to Kid Destino?
He might be trying to convince himself. Look, man, losing the championship belt definitely cost you some confidence. So maybe he's trying to pump himself back up. He should be just trying to beat the guy.
Oof.
Well, see, okay, now look. You slap a guy from Santino Brothers. There it is. He's going to hit you back.
Woken up an animal here. The imbued one. Imbued with so much strength in these chops.
Shades of Joey Chaos right there with those chops.
Oh, it meets an Enziguri there. Of course, Millennium Wrestling Academy. Born and bred, some of the finest here in California.
Yep, whole new generation of wrestlers.
Oh, on the rocks, no cover. Able to work through it. Ripcord. Oh, that's a vicious back elbow.
Beautiful short elbow.
My God.
Spinning to the brain.
He
knocked him out.
Oh, my God.
He KO'd him with that.
Your winner, Kid Destino!
We said it during the match. You noticed that Dustin was paying attention to the crowd too much, jaw-jacking, talking trash to Destino. and Destino hit him with this big spinning elbow. Caught him right on the jaw right there. Right on the sweet spot, the button that puts you to sleep, and he knocked him out.
I mean, it could have been a 3 or a 10 count at that point. It knocks down men over 300 pounds, honestly.
Sure. And again, like I said, Destino with this win, he's going to break into the rankings now.
An amazing showing here for our opening bout. We still got more coming up, folks. Tag team action here for MPW's Mayhem.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Keep Destino! Keep Destino! First I lose my precious MPW National Championship. The one that I've had for over 163 days! And I lose. Keep Destino! I need to regroup. Need more weights. Need more protein. MPW. Stay on notice. This was just a fluke. I will be back.
The next bout is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
When I saw the card this week, this was the match I was the most interested in. Because the most interesting things can come of it. This guy's one of my favorites, even though he's a dastardly bastard. Chuck Mercer probably has a pair of brass knucks shoved in his prison wallet right now. Guarantee you Sinclair won't find it if he had it on him. Wearing the Peaky Blinders hat out here.
And his partner.
And now, the newly formed, newly lamented bad guy in Eddie Roar. This music's putting me to sleep already. There he is. You notice the crowd not reacting to this guy at all.
I don't care about this crowd.
Eddie says he doesn't care. I know that most people that say that are lying. It's usually related to some deep-seated emotional trauma from early on in life. But I digress.
He is the filthiest frog.
He's now the filthiest frog. And he's teaming with a guy that he used to feud with over the national championship. I am interested to see how these guys get along. The crowd not reacting to Eddie at all right now. They're booze central, and they used to love this guy. They used to jump up and down. I used to wear my Eddie Roar hat. After what he did to Danny, I threw it in the trash. Eddie broke my heart and the hearts of
And their opponent.
fans everywhere. Coming out to a rock version of music from El Mariachi, Desperado. Morote! My fiance hates when I bump this in the car with the Antonio Banderas version singing. Now I want to see what this guy's partner's like. All right, that's what I thought I would see. Look at Danny's face right now. Danny can be fun in games. He can be a nice jovial guy.
Fighting out of Ormond, California, weighing in at 207 pounds, this is
Eddie Roar's gonna find out what everybody else has found out about Danny, and that is when you pull the tiger by the tail, when the tiger turns around, he's got a mouthful of fangs and two big hands worth of claws right there.
Logan, I'm sure, did you already make a comment about the hairstyle, the new hairdo for Eddie Roar at all?
He's got the top knot up like he's a samurai right now.
And look at this, though, not following any kind of Bushido code here.
No, and again, I had mentioned him and Chuck, no love lost between the two of them. They might find themselves aligned this time. But they used to feud over the national championship.
Oh, of course, this is the crazy thing about MPW, folks, week after week.
Danny's drawing the line in the sand right there. And he's drawing the line on the other side.
Boundary set.
Oh, does he want? Yeah, he wants to do this. He probably wanted to do it in the parking lot.
Lines now been crossed as they're circling around each other.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Not for free? Well, I mean, you are getting paid for this match. Not getting paid much because I'm signing a check, but that's okay.
Well, using the bar time brawler to soften him up a little bit, tenderize Dane Divine as best he can.
Well, poor Chuck.
Poor Chuck. Of course, he came here. He wanted to fight. He was looking for one.
Yeah.
The bar time brawler's got it right now with a flurry of rights from Dane Divine.
Yeah, Eddie got the hell out of Dodge there.
A little bit of Tom and Jerry situation.
Look at those shots there by Mercer.
Straight.
Big uppercuts to the midsection. The guy who kind of fits into this match, kind of interesting as he is, Morote. I think Danny just needed a partner, and he just said, who's on the roster that, is available this week?
Well, not only that, Morote in of himself, he's going to be in contendership for potentially one of our championships after picking up that monumental victory for the Cincinnati Red Memorial Battle Royal.
Well, and Red is looking down very proud on this guy.
And as well, you mentioned earlier, I mean, the new generation of MPW is trying to shine as bright as they can, but Chuck Mercer and Eddie Roar, I mean, really looking to snuff out those flames early on, but look!
Big hip toss.
Morote saying he can stand toe-to-toe with former champions any day of the week, but he wants to climb up to the top of the mountain himself. Sends him into the corner. Big splash!
And look it, Morote's got to be around, 300 pounds. Look how well he moves.
I'd say maybe a solid 250, 260, but gosh almighty, he's able to move it well.
I don't know how tall he is. I do know he's got an ample belly welly.
Of course, use it to his advantage at the end of the day, as is good cushioning at the end of the day, too. Oh, but not on the face.
Him and Chuck are around the same size.
Yeah, of course, though.
Matter of fact, I thought Morote was Chuck up until a little while ago. I just thought he had a bad wig on.
Well, when it comes to size differences here, both these men are equally matched in strength, potentially, but Chuck Mercer with the experience pulling through.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? What's really going on here is Eddie is screwing with the head of Danny.
Oh, what a disgusting form of pin.
Eddie is, he was Danny's biggest fan, but he knows how to, yank on his crank a little bit here.
I mean, it's a little bit worrisome. You can even hear the audience. They can't believe that this is Eddie Roar, almost like he's going through, like, a secondary personality of some way, shape.
It's almost like he hit his head or something.
Definitely a Mr. Hyde situation right now. Mm-hmm. Eddie Roar, though, still the freaky frog, but being filthy as ever, it seems.
He's had the filthiest frog today. Wow.
Oh, and a very filthy suplex,
takes some leg strength to get that guy out.
Put a little stank on. A cover now. Oh, Morote once again with these strong-willed but weaker and weaker kickouts.
There's Danny.
Hey, Eddie.
See, and look at Danny coming in. That emotion right there.
And now they're just
the Divines both have tempers. Both Brendan and Danny.
Well, they're passionate men.
Yep.
They care deeply about this sport. They care deeply about their partners.
They're good Irish boys, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Irish boys love to fight. You got another Irish boy right there with Morote by his mask.
Hey, depends on where you are in Ireland at times. Kilkenny known to be a fortress back in the day. And Chuck Mercer proving that to be true.
He threw him up in the air and he hit him on the way down.
Like an infantryman off the top of the scaffolds, Chuck Mercer snipes Morote straight out of the sky.
Now, where do you think Chuck's got those brass knuckles hidden? I say in his prison wallet.
Now, I know we're making the assumption already, and Chuck has been known for it, but hey, he went through that battle royal without using one, didn't he?
Sure. Well, you know, Sinclair didn't really do a good charge at the beginning of this.
Hey, trying to give benefit of the doubt there can always cost somebody, but let's see, though. It seems like he's playing even and fair. Whoa!
Oh, the crowd letting Eddie know.
And Eddie's showboating now.
No more Ed Pool. No more saving the Millennium Verse. They said, you're not freaky.
You're not freaky. Oh!
He can't freak you, but he kicked you in the head.
Smacked him right across the cranium. Eddie, though.
Wow!
Power slam, cover!
Eddie just power slammed Morote. That was really impressive.
And look at that face.
Look
Staring
at-
daggers at us. What the heck?
Morote almost to the corner. Oh, he's gonna do the Danny move?
Right in front of his former best pal. Oh. And look at this now.
Reverse chin lock. Uh-oh. He's yelling at the kid with the juice box in the crowd.
Of course, these kids, give them some time, they might become the next wrestlers and potentially kick your ass, Eddie Roar. You don't know. And
How
look at this.
how would you know if Morote was asleep? You can't see his eyes.
Oh, but might be messing up potentially, of course, his vision. But Morote's going off pure field. Jawbreaker!
What if Morote was blind?
Potentially, I mean, he sent himself over into the corner.
Right.
Ah, but look like that.
Yeah, that
Definitely
was good.
blinded Chuck.
It wasn't blind when he made the tag, though. But the tag was blind to Eddie Roar. He doesn't know what happened yet.
And what he's been waiting for this whole match.
There's nowhere to go now. Eddie trying to call timeout. He's bailing. Danny coming out after him. He's going to run into Chuck.
Oh,
there goes Chuck.
Big lariat.
There goes Eddie. Eddie's in the ring. Morote's there. Bada boom, bada bing. And then Danny. Dracula spear.
I should have seen it coming, Eddie Roar.
The Danny Dracula Divine.
And look at this now, patented Divine.
Eddie
Fingers, phalanges,
Yeah.
severed.
Phalange severed. I like that.
Oh, big forearm there to save
and
him.
that's a hell of a forearm. Look at Chuck. Look at the intensity on his face. Wow. Morote hit him with a friggin' spin kick.
Oh, Morote! No, catches him.
Eddie changed directions on him. I think Morote thought he was going out of the ring.
Oh, and of course, Maximilian, our former champion, not a very nice thing to be pulling out right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Eddie Roar now.
Eddie, yep, there it is. There's only one guy with that haircut in this whole building.
Hey, as much as he wants to be a bad guy, there's still a little bit of Ed Pool in him.
There it is. Oh, he grabbed him by the throat. Oh, look at
rake.
Eddie, that was great. Hey, Danny had him by the throat. Eddie did what the hell he had to. He grabbed Danny by both his eyeballs and scooted out of there.
Act of desperation paying off for Chuck Mercer right now. Hold on to the waist lock. No. Oh, and able to go for a beautiful super kick.
Chuck just got kicked in his beak. Now he got kicked in his beak twice.
Twin Magic cover now. Morote picking it up. Oh, no.
Eddie just got there in time.
0.2 of a second there.
Yeah.
And look at that
He had
Sinclair.
to cover a long, long distance.
And look at this. You keep seeing this cat and mouse
Danny with
game.
his dive out there. And now he's got Eddie, and he's punching him in the head.
My gosh.
I think that Eddie wants to get away from Danny more than he wants to win this match. Look, he's in the
What
crowd
are you
right there.
doing, man?
He's out there with the fans.
He's trying to run the hell out.
It's a good thing I got insurance for this.
This is cowardly, Eddie Roar.
Yep.
What are you doing?
All the fans signed a waiver. Well, it's implied.
Oh, I guess they're going to go running up the rock, climbing the walls here, folks.
They're all going downstairs now into the basement of this joint.
Singles match set in place at this juncture. And Morote with a beautiful kick, following up. Beautiful forearm.
He hit Chuck right in the boca.
Get up high.
Oh, that's a lot of beef getting thrown around in there between these two.
Ducks under. Chuck might have him here. No, able to roll
Arm
through.
drag. Whoa! He nailed that.
Knocked his head off.
Yeah.
Cover. He got him.
I don't know what to call that move, but it was definitely effective. Well, Eddie Roar's running down Nordhoff Place somewhere right now with Danny in hot pursuit. All the transient bums and mutants that live out there are getting out of the way. They don't want any Danny either.
What? There's Danny!
There he is.
How the hell you make it back up here? I mean, truly, this is like some Tom and Jerry nonsense.
Eddie might have jumped into the wash outside there. He got in the car.
Danny just told us Eddie Roar has now fled the MPW arena, driving back to his compound, wherever that may be, whatever pond that may be nearby.
Well, like I said earlier, I confirmed by my suspicions, Eddie Roar was more interested in staying away from Danny in this match than he was winning it. He left his partner out there to get kicked with a very innovative maneuver. We got more action coming.
Eddie, folks, but I know you might have seen what happened last week for MPW Mania, and I know you want an update as well on Nina, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm so glad to say she is here in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to introduce from Manila, Philippines, Nina to the ring.
Can't wait to see what this young lady has to say this week. Nina skipping around the ring, slapping hands with the fans. Blowing kisses to those watching on YouTube, especially those fans in Turkey. Thank you, Turkey. Ario stepping out of the way, handing her the mic.
All right. So, for those of you who weren't here last week, and to everybody watching at home, last week I had a pretty scary accident in the ring.
She sure did.
The risks that we take as pro wrestlers are very real, but I wanted to come out here tonight and tell you guys that I'm okay.
That's good. That's always good.
It's heartwarming to hear. I mean, we have many people in the back checking in on her.
However, for extra precaution and as per the advice of MPW's medical staff,
Doing the best
I will
there.
be taking a little break. But I can't wait to come back stronger than ever to perform again in front of you guys. I want to thank everybody for all the really kind messages, for all the support, to everyone backstage who took really, really good care of me.
Cards and letters been pouring in from all over the country.
Thank you so much, and I can't wait to heal up as fast as possible so I could be back here again.
Oh, here comes Miggy. It's Hippo Law. Ario, I can't disclose what it is. I'm on the board of the medical directors here.
Oh.
But because of Hippo Law, I can't tell you what's going on with Nina. I can just tell you that she's doing the right thing.
I'm just happy to know she's recovering.
What are you doing? You got everybody fooled.
Here comes Miggy
All
Rose.
these people believe you because they're just as fake as you.
Uh-oh.
I can see right through this. This little head injury, you knew tonight it was supposed to be you versus me.
Oh, Miggy's going to accuse her of ducking him?
Coward out.
Nina's never ducked anybody.
Hey, you know what? Everything about you is fake. Fake attitude, fake makeup,
Whoa.
fake bubbly personality. I
Fake.
see your bags in the back. Fake Louis Vuitton.
Hey, easy.
Oh,
Tacky.
It's tariffs.
You.
he said it's Louis Vuitton, not Louis. Well, Miggy's over there wearing his Versace shirt right now.
Hey.
They're calling Miggy a culero right now, I think.
People at Chatsworth love their bootlegs.
You sure do know a lot about women faking it, don't you?
Oh,
I ain't touching that one.
I know nothing about that. I'm batting 1,000 on that.
Actually,
Poor
I
Miggy.
knew about this match ahead of time, so I made sure to have a really good replacement.
Oh, replacement.
I made a phone call. a long distance phone call.
Long distance.
What now?
Hopefully that was on her own phone, not mine.
Match right now.
Wait, who is?
So
Hang on now.
everybody, please give a round of applause for Lil Mars.
Oh my goodness! Save me the announcement.
Lil Mars.
Whoa! Making a return after a year gone from MPW all around the world. Lil Mars has competed and shown out from Brisbane, Australia, now back in Chatsworth, and looking to really be a ringer at this point for Nina.
Well, and Miggy doesn't seem too happy about this. Look, we got a big hug in here between Nina and Lil.
And of course, history between these two. Hard, bitter rivalry between Nina and Mars. And of course,
There we
proving
go.
herself out. Forging not only an amazing friendship with Nina, but a bond with this amazing MPW audience.
Well, and sometimes when you go through rivalries with people, when you fight somebody enough, then you develop a mutual respect. I don't know if Miggy's got a mutual respect for anybody. Oh, he blew a kiss over there, and then Miggy acted like he was repulsed by it.
Well, I mean,
I wonder if you might watch the tape back on that later and have a different opinion.
well, might be playing in part to the faking it line that Nina said earlier, but you can't be faking this right now.
That's a tough thing right there. There's ways to know if that's true or not.
Ooh, a little bit of tension here in the MPW ring.
That's it. He says, "My house, my rules."
A lot of people's houses today, huh?
Yeah, I know. Everybody says that, but it's really my house.
Hey, house always got to win here, though.
They want to check. They check the lease. I got to pay the damn rent today before I leave.
Hey, and God bless all of you, of course. Not only the ones that bought a ticket, but for those of you tuning in, be sure to leave a like and a comment. It goes a long way for us.
Make sure your cousins come show up at the shows. What do you say? Oh, there it is.
Definitely a different tactic, huh?
Yeah, I think he just said we can go get some ice cream.
Miggy Rose now trying to
Look.
end this match.
Debonair right here. Kiss of the hand.
Hey, Lothario meeting a headlock.
I don't think he meant to end up in a side headlock after that.
Ooh.
He just got his shoulder nailed.
Meeting tip for tat. Hey, at the end of the day, folks, when you get that close, it's hit, kiss, or get out.
Well, and look, bottom line is this. Miggy Rose is, I've said it time and time again, he's pound for pound probably the toughest guy here. He just got run over and turned inside out.
And of course, Lil Mars definitely being somebody, picking on somebody her own size right now, as a short king, getting dead to rights.
Well, yeah, if you see how she's built, she's got some power behind these moves here.
And you really can see, folks, of course, Lil Mars, Saul's center of gravity, and look at that strength.
Well, because, a lot of moves there, it pushes from, your hamstrings, your quads, your derriere.
Oh, and look at that. Good example of the crossbody. Full force.
I was almost there. Look at Miggy. You don't know what's going on here. His hair doesn't have as many oil slicks as it usually does right now, too.
I mean, once again, I don't really know if he was expecting a match here tonight, honestly.
I don't think he was. I think he thought coming out here he was going to pick on Nina and it was going to be safe. Nina outsmarted him. Oh, he's going for that Kimura, though.
Look at this, though. Got him red there. Look at that strength of the fireman's carry.
Yeah, beautiful. He went to the eyes on that.
And look now, back on the offense. Thunderclap there.
Yep, thunderclap. Oh, pump handle.
Whoa. Just
pump handle slam.
chucks her over, too. Full release there. Cover.
Follow away pump handle slam. You don't see that very often.
Of course, Lil Mars on a tight 2. Standing up as best you can for Nina, but...
Well, and
Oh!
they had to hide this well. She had to be waiting downstairs or something instead of in the locker room because they would have seen each other otherwise.
Maybe she might have seen Eddie Roar on the way out, but right now she's definitely feeling a lot of pain currently in that arm.
She could have been hiding behind one of the columns of the rocks downstairs in the Boulder Dash.
Well, Lil Mars definitely being a wonderful surprise here for Friday. And listen to that audience too, folks. It gets all in ya.
Miggy made me sneeze right there. Some of his greasy hair gel flew over here and got in my schnoz.
A lot of particles flying off this man, especially when she knocks the daylights out of him.
That's right. She's been kicking his can all over the place.
Oh, and definitely meaning tit for tat there at that point. Cover. Ooh. Bit of a weak kick out, though. You saw that.
Yeah. Well, and again, she's been competing in Australia. They don't have anything by like Mickey Rose in Australia. The closest thing I would say they got out there is if you went out there and fought a live kangaroo, but not one of those like weak ones, one of those with a buff-ass chest out there.
Yes, sir. Red kangaroo. Those things are huge.
Red kangaroo. Mickey Rose is the red kangaroo of MPW.
Well, definitely does have some great leg strength as well, but you see that in action there with a big knee. Off the second, try to go for the disaster kick. And look at that meeting, a big forearm. Oh!
Lil Rose might be that.
There's a little Mars there going up top, slamming her down. Look at that Blue Thunder Bomb, trying to pick up a victory there. Oh, and you see applying pressure there with her other leg, but couldn't get all over on both the arms.
No.
Of course, that Blue Thunder Bomb honestly was something that picked her up a great victory last year. But Mickey Rose now, a new challenge we found. Quick roll up! Oh!
I was saying, Lil Mars might be that guy in the video that punched the kangaroo in his face to save his dog.
Hey, of course, at the end of the day, while kangaroos might be powerful opponents, no greater creature, no greater opponent than man. Oh, but
what was that?
Maybe one thing greater than man, and that is woman.
Yeah, but that move's not going to work the same way that it works on me or Sinclair or somebody else.
Well, I guess that goes to show about Miggy not really knowing his full anatomy. But definitely getting the anatomy of that power bomb.
Yeah, he knows about his head getting dropped on the ground after he got a huge power bomb right there by Lil Mars.
A serious physics lesson there.
She's surprised that didn't get the win. She got to stay focused right now, stay on this guy.
I think he might have had his rib cage just pierce into his kidneys.
You know.
Oh, gasping for air. Look at this now. Lil Mars just holding on to his chin like, oh!
Did he just slap her? She slapped him back. Thank goodness.
And look at this. Full equality here in this intergender match.
Yep, yeah, we don't mess around. Inside those ropes, everybody's equal. We got yay and boos going on. Every time Lil nails them, they give a yay. And there's a boo when Miggy hits.
Able to use momentum there. Off the second now for the disaster kick. She's still on her feet.
He caught him right on the top of the head.
Oh, and that backstabber sends her down.
Might have been better if she fell down on the first move.
Ooh.
That's a close one right there, brother. Uh-oh.
Oh, easy there, man.
Miggy's moving some furniture around now.
I mean, can you see this at this point? Lil Mars has pushed him.
He has one of our
use a weapon.
classic
Nina
orange
nowhere. Coming in to save her friend.
She snatched it right out of his hands. Oh, waistlock.
Reversal.
Whoa, he nailed Nina.
Collateral damage. Cover now.
Feet on the ropes.
No.
Feet on the ropes.
Winner, Mickey Rose.
Nina inadvertently there caused the finish. Although if she hadn't, I mean, Miggy would have crowned Lil with the chair. These two in there, the two ladies hugging each other, and they got Miggy firmly in their sights.
Well, I mean, of course, Nina trying to even the battlefield there, and look at this now. Hey, the match might be over, but the war rages on.
Miggy went for a double clothesline, and he ended up paying for it.
And look at that. Nina, of course, not ready to do a full match back yet.
There's a return. There's a return of the kiss on the hand right there. And Lil and Nina end this with another hug.
And good to have Lil Mars back once again. What a showing here. And definitely, oh, look at that.
Yep, we got some dirt ticking and booty shaking over there.
Might have just had Miggy's number, and I bet he's absolutely smitten after this match.
Poor Miggy.
I mean, he's gone through a roller coaster of emotions here, up and down.
Yep.
And MPW still raging on, folks.
Tough last week with James Angel. A match I made because I felt like it. Angel needed somebody to kick him around the ring for a while. And I felt like there was nobody better to do it but Ray. In his trademark flannel. Trademark general manager flannel. Ray absorbing all of that energy from the crowd.
Truly one of the greatest business decisions you could have made.
I wish I could tell you that didn't hurt.
I know, being over 40 sucks.
You heard that.
Yep.
I've taken so much time off of wrestling that I forgot how long the recovery process takes when you actually have a match.
Took me 3 weeks last time.
I mean, he came back to life like 3 times during that match.
I'm
Yeah.
just not used to it anymore. I'm glad that issue with James Angel is done. I'm glad
Well, for now, at least.
There it is.
I finally was able to teach him a lesson.
Yep,
and
as I knew he
we
would.
both can learn and grow from this. And I know it's wishful thinking, but let's put it behind us. Let's move forward. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me last week. I couldn't have got through that match without the support of each and every one of you fans here. And I want to highlight and spotlight one particular fan here tonight that's actually sharing their special day with us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
We like birthdays here.
Kaylee here is spending her birthday here with us.
There we go.
Here every single week.
Yep.
Dedicated, loyal MPW faithful.
We love our fans, but we love the fans the most that are here every week.
Let's sing happy birthday, huh?
Sing along at home, folks.
On the count of 3.
Ambient noise right here.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha. And then if I say something over this while they're singing, we can't get sued for it because it's just ambient noise and I'm talking over it. So good luck suing me for the use of happy birthday. This is under fair use, and you can kiss my...
Wish you were here live, folks.
There you go.
Wish you were here live.
Again, thank you for sharing your special day with us here at MPW. Thank you for being here each and every week and supporting the product. It doesn't go unnoticed, believe me.
No, it doesn't.
Thank each and every person that's sitting here right now. We try to put on a very good product for everybody to enjoy. Times are tough, and if you're going to spend your hard-earned money every single week to come to watch us entertain you, I'm glad you getting choked up. I'm glad you guys are here.
It's May 1st. Rent's due today.
Happy May Day to all you laborers.
It's really hard to try to put the best show I can together, and
He always
make sure
does.
the people in here and to see the smiling faces when they leave the building. It really caps off the career that I've had.
Mm-hmm. Storied career.
Let's forget about all that.
Matches in
Let's move on
AEW,
to
matches in
what's
Ring of Honor.
coming up in the future.
And PWG all over the place, but most notably here in
May
MPW.
22nd.
Oh,
Let's talk about the Royal Royale.
the Royal Royale.
Rosas original match.
That's right.
Where 16 wrestlers will compete in a series of battle royals to find out who's going to be the #1 contender for the MPW Championship at Summerfest.
Ooh, our big super show, folks. We hope you can catch it June 12th.
Yep.
Now, if you remember correctly, when we had our first Royal Royale, it was good old Ray Rosas that came out victorious.
There it is.
And just to give everybody a shot, and just because I need more time to recover,
There we go.
I won't be competing this year. So this year,
Me
we're
either.
going to have ourselves a brand new Royal Royale winner. Someone's going to come in here and try to outlast 15.
Well, someone's making its declaration to be that winner of the Royal Royale.
It's the guy with the golden shoes.
And this man who, once again, I'm not really 100% sure. Logan, is the Mighty Zeus
Listen, he's
part of our, is he part of the roster now officially?
Well, you know what? He's wearing a Los Angeles Dodgers jacket, and that makes him part of the roster as far as I'm concerned. Two-time world champion, Los Angeles Dodgers, greatest baseball team in the history of histories, with the greatest baseball player of all time, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, great history here in LA. Both these men live and breathe it.
So how was last week?
You didn't,
Big enough impact?
you didn't watch it?
Ray's match was beautiful.
I didn't.
I beat Isaiah in the middle of this ring. You're a top student.
He did.
I beat him.
He did indeed. They're 1-1 now.
Well, you did it. 1-1. Congratulations, you did it. Yeah, the fans said you're 1-1, so I don't see who really is the better man out of the two of you.
We're going to have to settle this.
I mean, I don't really know if Zeus thought this far ahead.
I don't understand why you have to try to just force yourself into these things, right? Like, we were out here having a good time. Right, and then you come out here, and I bet you can't even name 4 Dodger players.
Whoa. 20 bucks. Hey,
20 bucks, I can
that's
name
good
all
money.
of them.
That's good money.
I got pictures with all of them.
Is this going to be your career? Is this going to be your legacy? Stolen valor? Right? You're going to say you beat one of our students that's maybe slightly better than you, and you're thinking that you are owed the world?
Uh-oh.
You think that I should be, oh my gosh, just glazing you and tell you how great you are because you beat Isaiah once.
Modern terms
He's
there.
beat you once as well.
That's a good point.
Why are you doing this? Why do you come out here and disrespect me?
But you're the one that came
I
out.
bust my ass in training and all you like. What are you doing?
He does train very hard here.
Is this you trying to teach me a lesson? Are you trying to teach me right now? Man, you know what? How about I teach you a lesson next week?
Oh, easy, Zeus.
How about next week you and me have a match, and I teach you how mighty I really am.
A lot of demands here.
Ray doesn't understand. I mean, Zeus doesn't understand that Ray has what we call old man strength. He said, "Pacas 13."
Zeus.
This is where he's about to F around and find out.
Zeus. If you're going to call down the thunder,
Whoa.
you got to be ready for the strike. If you're looking for a dance partner, then I'm your Huckleberry.
He busted out the Val Kilmer. He busted out. He said that to Johnny Ringo.
Lesson? I'd be more than happy to do it again. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of your arrogance. You know why? Because I see a lot of you in me. And I see a lot of me in you. And I don't like that. Because I was challenging authority when I was your age. And the problem with that is I am the authority. So if you want to go, we'll go. Because I've forgotten more about this business than you will ever learn.
He's not joking about that. A lot of concussions.
Next week, you're on.
Well, if Zeus's goal was to get booked, he did, but I think he's going to really regret the mistake that he just made.
He's just excited. I think, honestly, to him, it seems like Ray Rosas took the bait.
I don't think Ray took the bait. I think Ray's fitting to give him an ass whooping, old school style. He's probably going to go grab a chancla and just beat his ass all over this arena.
Ray Rosas with the dressing down of a century there.
You notice how Ray dropped his voice and put a little extra bass into it? That's a technique of Logan X from way back in the day. But I don't do that when I'm talking to Zeus.
Still plenty more in store for us, folks. We're only halfway through this show for MPW Mayhem. And our general manager, the righteous Ray Rosas, trying his best to lay down the law and try to keep this new generation in check.
Who's ready for the show? Oh yeah, folks! Your next bout is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
In the night, I hear him talk the cold story.
Speaking of ambient noise, this song is just straight up noise. I wish somebody give me some ambient to knock me out right now. And here they are, the two-time MPW Tag Team Champions. One of them in competition right now to be the Rebel Storm, escorted by his partner.
Fighting out of Idaho, California.
I was mistaken. Fresh is competing first. The Rebel Storm will be competing later on tonight. I saw Storm's greasy mug out here and totally threw me off. A lot of people wearing sunglasses inside this building, which is a trip hazard for my insurance. A lot of things you can fall on in here. They're saying he's not fresh. Saying he smelled like Bufongu. All right, maybe I threw that second part in there.
And his opponent.
And this guy is always a wild card lately.
Fighting out of Moore Park, California, weighing in 230 pounds, he is the Ace of MPW, Brendan Devine.
Brendan out here slapping hands with the fans. And I'm very interested in this match to see how the power matches up with these two guys. Two of the strongest men in MPW. You know, Mark down here on the sheet, I guess it got reversed. I was thinking Storm was going to compete now.
I know, very confusing here. I just see a little bit of bickering between our tag team champions, deciding who was going to go on the first match out.
Well, I mean, if I was fresh and a leader, I'd want to go first, get my match out of the way so I could worry about what happens with the Rebel Storm afterwards.
Let's get two very sizable men here for MPW. Only about an 8-pound weight difference.
Yep. Jeremiah Fresh, I kind of like to refer to him as Hacksaw Jeremiah Fresh for his likeness to Hacksaw Butch Reed. And then Brennan, one of the strongest guys in the company, got a deadlift of 455 pounds right now.
That's quality lift. Look at that, too. Excellent dexterity there. Working his way around some headlocks.
Fresh works his way in there and counters. Oh.
Excellent maneuverability, holding on to the hands there to be able to make the connection.
Fresh reaching up there to grab at the hair, but instead pushing against the head.
Ooh, grabbing right onto the back leg there.
Waist lock. Fresh goes back to the head.
Look at both these men sizing each other up for sure. Brendan Devine, though, holding on to the arm.
Yep.
And look at this, too. Of course, Brendan Devine, no stranger to, unruly tactics here.
No, and that's what I was saying when he came out. This guy's kind of a wild card lately. He's good, he's bad, he's up, he's down, he's left, he's right. He's hither and thither, to and fro, yonder and beyond.
Hey, nobody's seen the worst faces of him, though, than you, Logan X, that's for sure.
My brain still hurts every time I see him.
But Brendan Devine, of course, himself, very similar to Eddie Rohr almost, you could say, that week to week his emotions do sway him greatly. And any type of betrayal, but any type of new forging once again, or reforging of a friendship can bring him back over to the light.
And that's the thing about Brendan, is his greatest weakness is his emotions. But his greatest strength is his emotions. It all depends on how it's working for him.
Of course, Jeremiah Fresh wanted to look to exploit that, but me eating an atomic drop.
Ooh, lariat. I think we got a senton coming right here.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's a physical bout, too.
Yep, good three-move combination there by the ace. Oh, he said, oh, yeah, baby, butter biscuits and gravy.
The ace is feeling himself.
I might just be hungry.
I'm definitely feeling the hunger after this high-octane, exhilarating matches here. Already on the 4th one with 2 more coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we'll be finding the counterpart of Jeremiah Fresh, the Hollywood Rebel Storm, going up against Daniel Moon after this one.
Yeah, very curious to see kind of how both these matches turn out. You got the best pals wrestling in singles matches against the MPW Tag Team Champions.
And of course, if either of the best pals are able to pick up a victory there, that might spell #1 contendership.
You know? Yeah, but the thing is, can the best pals stay on the same page if they were to even go into a match like that?
Hey.
They just went through that whole competitive series with each other.
Hey, you're right about that though, Logan, but gold can speak into the hearts and minds of any of these wrestlers here.
Certainly does. I mean, that's ultimately why we're here, is for championship gold.
And look at that too, it's the glory as well. The pride these wrestlers feel to showcase their talents. And Brendan Devine, oh, look at that, giving Fresh some time to recover, but no, definitely cost him there.
Yep. See, and again, that's the thing here. He's abiding by the rules right now. He ended up getting 2 very hard knife-edge chops right there.
He's so quick to be smug and meets a right hand straight to his jaw and a big chop.
Another reverse knife-edge chop.
Counter now. Oh, big boot straight into the smack in the chin.
Yep.
Off the second now. Oh, beautiful double axe handle.
I do think Jeremiah Fresh has the best big boot in the company, but I would say Brendan's got the second best. Has to do with height and leg strength, and both these guys have it in spades.
Well, for them too, they also have to stretch a little bit, trying to get to the height of both of their competitors at this point. It's not easy. Maybe Dustin Daniels or Maggie Rose, they definitely have to find it.
Yeah, you know, they both need a ladder to kick somebody the same way these guys do.
And this might honestly be a bit of a concern, though, too. Oh, hair grab there.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
It's an interesting suplex maneuver right there, because he didn't lock him in any traditional way. He had kind of both his hands draped over Brendan's back in different configuration. He took him all the way over.
Like a lurching belly-to-belly, essentially.
There you go. The lurching belly-to-belly. I like that.
And look Fresh now. Oh!
The lurching belly-to-belly is going to fall in there right with Mickey Rose's climax move. And drag through leg whip.
And trying to tee him up, too. Planting him right there on the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And now just trying to control the pace of this match and also catch his own breath, it seems.
Well, and this is just 2 big freight trains running into each other over and over again.
Ooh.
Nice fist drop there. That was a Ted DiBiase fist drop. And look at Fresh right there. Taking his time, getting a little breather, jaw-jacking with the fans a little bit.
And of course, our birthday attendees as well, letting them know. Cover now. And Fresh all that time showboating and, of course, taking his eyes off his opponent. What are you looking at Sinclair for?
Yep. Hacksaw Jeremiah Fresh there, letting Sinclair know the business.
And, of course, you heard earlier, though, calling Brendan Devine the unk of the two. But Jeremiah Fresh has definitely done his studying, not only of the legends and greats here at MPW and around the world, but of his own opponent as well.
That was Fresh. That was a beautiful drop kick. And, you know, it's interesting. The power man of both teams are wrestling each other, and then later on, the speed guy from both teams are wrestling each other.
Well, I mean, not only that, too, we have to think about the depths. What levels are these men able to go to try and pick up that victory?
I will say this. I will say that I think the advantage goes to Brendan and Moon in terms of their individual prowess. Fresh wrestles often as a singles wrestler. Rebel Storm usually in tag teams, though. I wonder how he's going to fare in a singles match like that.
Well, the leader of the Heartless Kings trying his best to prove his claim. Oh!
He nailed him right in the breadbasket.
And just absolutely takes the breath out of Brendan Devine now. It looks like he's going up the high rent district himself off the second.
Whoa!
Big old elbow drop for a cover.
Yeah, that's huge impact right there.
Oof.
All of Fresh's weight, all centralized into the point of his elbow, driving right down into Brendan's chest.
Still able to muscle up that right shoulder, but you can see the back head of Brendan Devine is in severe pain. He's doing a mental check and a physical check at this point.
Yep, again, Brendan's got that Irish skin tone, so you can see when he takes some blows, you can see very visible redness very quickly on him, which can be deceptive because, again, he'll look more damaged, battle damage, than somebody else that's in there who's got, you know, more of the beach tan.
And at the end of the day, too, we know the long-distance endurance of Brendan Devine, but look at that.
Yeah, Brendan.
Abdominal stretch locked in.
Hey. Yeah, he's pulling on the top for some extra leverage there, and Sinclair out of position.
Oh, got it perfectly in line. Using the sight line of St. Clair to his advantage here.
Look at Fresh, he's got his hand in the air like, I didn't do anything. Oh, he finally caught him. St. Clair caught him. Third time's the charm.
Hey, you can only focus on, one opponent at the end of the day, and if you're focusing on the referee, you're not thinking about Brendan Devine recovering.
Big hip toss right there.
Oh, am I taken out of him there? Running like a bull in a china shop. Oh, and me, some strategic lefts. Big old haymaker. Slams him down yet again. Off the ropes. Oh! Excellent recovery there by Brendan Devine. And send him over top of that lariat.
Look at Brendan. He's got down in squat positions, almost like he's going to catapult himself out of there.
230 pounds, flying high.
And that was a big woo-hoo! That's kind of an offshoot of the Zimbabwe right there.
So many amazing over-the-top rope moves here by our amazing MPW roster.
Yep, and they get amazing names from the owner that's been hitting the head a whole bunch of times.
Look at this now.
Yep.
Brendan Devine.
Brendan measuring Fresh now.
Is Sinclair trying to call both wrestlers back into the ring?
You notice Sinclair doesn't ever really get overly pushy about that. He's kind of like, yeah, sort your business out.
He definitely has had a little bit of that laissez-faire attitude at times. These men are absolutely going for broke here for this match.
Whoa,
makes that big boot you talked
yeah,
about.
Remember that? I said earlier, Fresh has the best one. That's why right there.
Fireman's carry.
Oh, Brendan almost made his way over, but he got caught. He got caught in a kryptonite crunch right there.
Oh, but still able to make his way through like Superman.
I don't know what the hell everybody calls it, but when Nova used that move, it's a kryptonite crunch. There's too many names for stuff. Mike Modest used to use that move. Fresh just dropped Brendan on his head.
And Fresh really thought that would work on us.
He said bro afterwards. That's something the kids say now, like when they're like, I don't know, trying to, means a whole bunch of stuff.
It's this modern era, Logan X.
Bro.
Listen to that crowd.
Yep.
This audience is trying to make a believer out of Brendan.
Firmly behind Brendan, who is, again, he's in his good guy era stage, but he's still kind of got that edge to him.
It's a tight wire.
Yep. It's where he can get pissed off at any time and revert back to the evil tactics.
And look at that quick roll up.
A nice roll up right there.
Could steal this match. No. Ducks under.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That was a hell of a lariat right there.
Like a home run.
Drum stomp. That's got to do it. My friggin' neck hurts after watching that.
No, able to kick out of the curb stomp. My God.
Yeah, that's because Fresh has that thick neck up there.
Hey, all that time doing neck bridges pays off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I should stop doing that move.
Brandon said you should stop. I think you should stop doing that move. He did it to me like 47 times. And it was terrible.
Hey, well, this is the important part. Every single year here, every week at MPW, these wrestlers have to find new ways to innovate themselves. Because once again, when you're wrestling the entire roster year after year, they know your best moves. They know your Sunday punches, so you got to keep reinventing.
That's why our guys here, when somebody ventures out into another fed, they don't know what to expect because the guys have like 6 different iterations of themselves that they can pull from if they need to. These guys are just using the big boots on each other's faces right here.
Oh, boot after boot.
This is like in Mortal Kombat when you hit the high kick button over here. He got his arms locked up.
Great evasion there by Brendan Devine, but hey, Jeremiah Fresh able to use his weight to send him into the corner.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Oh, getting out of dodge and a big boot of his own. That's a battle of boots here.
Yep.
Oh, gotta wait till I push him off.
And another boot. Again. It's just, when you cheese the high kick button in Mortal Kombat, that's what these guys are doing with each other right now.
Hey, when it works, so Logan.
I'm not mad at him.
Oh, and a discus lariat.
Yeah, discus lariat there by Brendan.
Hearing it in stereo, folks, because it's just that good.
And Sinclair over there just looking at both men, getting ready to start a count. See how we counts it? We like definitive winners. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. It's like we got to give everybody a chance here. Because we don't want to see no double count out, double count down. Then we got to do it again afterwards.
And we leave it up to our senior official who knows how to call it down the line and call it even.
100%. The referees get discretion here. We like it that way.
Brandon Devine surely likes it as well. He takes advantage now.
Yep.
Trying to get
Fresh got to the ropes. Very smart.
Almost had to go for a believer buster there, but it just wasn't the right positioning for him.
Yep. Well, and even if it wasn't a break, Fresh hooking his leg in there.
Oh, another boot.
Another high kick.
Sends him through. No, it would go off the ropes.
Whoa!
Oh, rolled under. No.
Backdrop, but Brennan hung on. He got the sunset.
Flip. No.
He got it very close to the ropes, but backwards roll.
Believer buster. Believer buster. He hit it.
Fresh is making his way back to his feet.
Left on red.
Yeah, he's not getting up after that. That might do it. That's
he
it.
Got him.
Brendan with his 2 finishes in a row.
Your winner, Brendan Devine!
Well, the very situation you mentioned earlier, clean pinfall win there over a co-holder of the tag team titles, and Brendan happens to be in the tag team. The functionality of that tag team, I'm not sure about still.
Well, he definitely sustained a lot of injury. We'll have to see when that title match might potentially be set up. I mean, once again, seeing that win, he is in contendership, but might he still work with Daniel Moon, the best pals?
That's the big question, is how would him and Moon function as a team now?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please allow me to introduce your MPW National Champion, the Unbreakable Heart, Draven Sera!
Well, here's a bit of a treat. The MPW National Champion, newly lamented and newly crowned. Still wearing the stupid Mickey Rose shirt.
Hey, thank you. Hey, it looks great on me, I'll tell you that.
I mean, this kid's no stranger to gold, former tag team champion.
Come out here
Now he's the national champion.
and say thank you for the reception you gave me last week. For all you who've been by my side since day one.
Nice.
Expecting this.
Through all the trials and tribulations, hey, we finally made it, baby.
There you go. I don't know who he's talking to, but the crowd's reacting to him right now.
Whoa.
That's what he's talking about. Old crowd chant, you deserve it.
I mean, he really did show himself out.
But above all else, above everybody else, there's really one person I gotta thank.
Marote.
Who's
not
good?
quite, not quite. I gotta thank the man who showed me the way.
Oh.
His father?
The guy who took me down the road that he paved himself.
Definitely his
The
father.
guy who helped make this championship the premier championship in MPW. That is the Short King, Miggy Rose.
Here he is.
Okay.
Mickey's neck is still not in order.
Listen, I mean, it seems like this audience loves Draven, but they don't love this package deal.
Well, I mean, Draven is since coming under Mickey's tutelage, he's now held 2 titles in MPW. The national title, he won on his own.
Came a long way, dude.
Yep.
That right there was well deserved.
Yes. Beat Dustin Daniels and
Who would
Busio.
have thought 2X is the MPW champion?
2X?
We are the national champions!
2X is the national champion. That's a singles title.
And here's a message to everybody in the back, huh?
I mean, living through proxy,
We're
I suppose.
inviting all challengers.
What?
Mickey's inviting all.
Whoa!
Mickey's inviting all challengers for the national title. There's Marote.
Heart and soul, Winnetka Lucha Libre.
This guy's on a roll. Cincinnati Red Battle Royal winner. Another big win tonight with his partner Danny Devine. Over Chuck in the car somewhere, Eddie Roar.
Órale. ¿Sabes qué? Cállate.
Oh, he told him to shut up in Spanish, just so you guys know. I'll translate.
Draven Sera. Tú y yo salimos en la misma academia de estudiantes. Y ya tenías tu tiempo, ya tienes un campeonato en tu cinturón.
Hold on, we're going to have my fiance translate. What do you say?
So, ¿sabes qué? Yo estoy ganando muchas veces. Y yo pienso, es el tiempo de Marote para ganar un campeonato.
Okay.
Hey, you know how to pick him, Logan.
Oh, believe me. You see her cook?
You and me, MPW National Championship match.
There it is. That was English.
I get it. I understand. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, of course, here in Chatsworth, wonderful melting pot.
Draven accepts.
There we go. Draven's going to be a fighting champion.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
National Championship match, amigo.
That was a quick turnaround.
Orale, my friend.
We'll
My
get
goodness.
Duolingo and we'll figure this out, okay? Oh, yeah.
Well, language barriers aside, it seems we've got national title match coming up next week, ladies and gentlemen, May 8th.
Next week's turning into a hell of a card. We got Zeus and Ray. We got a national title match. First title match at Draven Sera. We got Marote. And we got another big match coming up afterwards. We got Daniel Moon against the Rebel Storm when we come back from our commercial break. Fresh's face is still screwed up from that loss to Brendan.
San Diego, California, 200 pounds. He is one half of the greatest tag team in the world. He is your Millennium Wrestling Tag Team champion, representing the Heartless King, the Hollywood Rebel.
Rebel telling us to call right down the middle. I say Fresh's face is messed up from the loss. Rebel Storm's face is messed up just from showing up. Looking like a Ronald McDonald on crack out here with an eye patch. But he is dangerous, and he is one half of the tag team champions for the second time. Oh, we got some feedback right there. Fresh got in the ring, got too close to Ario, and then the mic just started with feedback for no reason.
And his opponent.
El Comandante, the Capitone. Moon out here in his blue. With the flags of both the United States and Mexico on there. Paying homage to his heritage and also to the greatest country in the world, the US of A. The Rebel Storm's got his work cut out for him here.
It really doesn't get any more clear cut of good and evil
Did
than
you
this.
just see that handshake him and Sinclair did right there?
Hey,
That was like patty cake baker's man right there. You know what I mean?
it worked for Game 7 of course, NBA Finals. It could work here for our semifinal match. I'm not taking that
Oh,
jacket.
take his jacket. That thing smells like soufflés and kagish. You know what I mean?
It's asking for trouble.
There we go. We got a student coming over there. We got one of there you go.
Okay.
Take Storm's jacket right there.
Making a tradition at this point.
Where does eye patch go?
Oh, my goodness.
Fresh booting the student right in the culo. No, he don't wash his gloves. He'd be sticking them in people's mouths, too.
I think you can step to the Rebel Storm. What happened to the greatest MPW Tag Team Champions? The greatest ever.
I mean, the 2 times. Fresh is out there putting the eye patch on. Boy, is he living dangerous. He's going to come out with pink eye after that.
Of course, a battle of words now meaning a battle of a pure collar and elbow at this point.
Well, look, Rebel, I mean, look, these guys are both around the same weight and whatnot. Here's what I will tell you. Daniel Moon probably knows 300 moves more than the Rebel Storm does.
Hey, but he doesn't know how to be able to be as cruel as the Rebel Storm, able to get that fish hook in the mouth.
That's the thing, is Rebel creates openings for himself. And he's surprised me on many occasions by using his brain. He creates these openings where his team gets the win. I just don't know how that's going to work in a singles match.
I guess the best way you can describe both these men could be unorthodox.
Sure. I mean, Moon's moves. I mean, if I had to compare Daniel Moon to somebody, it's kind of like, I would say he mostly resembles like a Bret Hart, a guy who can just out-wrestle you and believes in himself and will just keep going. Look at this right here.
Hey, Bret Hart made Blue Panther a little bit too. Look at that.
Sure.
Gorgeous.
But in that, Moon believes that his wrestling ability is as such where he can beat anybody. Beautiful. You saw how he shot the half in there and then rolled through for that pinning combination?
Like a fish in water right now.
Yep.
Man is absolutely manipulating 200 pounds of the Rebel Storm.
And then look at that. Double chicken wing right there into a rollover. Both arms hooked.
Storm, a very unceremonious kick out there and able to maneuver his way through into a wrist lock.
And then like Rebel Storm, if I had to figure out who he most resembles, I would say he most resembles like the Zodiac from like the Dungeon of Doom. That's a reference back to a stable in WCW in 1998 there, Ario, in case you don't remember.
That is when I was born, sir.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's when I started wrestling.
My goodness, years and decades. What great history of pro wrestling. I'm glad to be a part of it here, of course, for MPW, sir. And I'm so glad to be a part of my life to be able to see Daniel Moon wrestle yet again.
Well, Moon was, again, doing executive protection in the jungles of Guatemala for the last X amount of years.
Concussive headbutt and a lariat. I don't know if Guatemala prepared him for that.
Yeah, well, you know what? He was working with high-level operators, retired Navy SEALs, retired Green Berets, and Daniel Moon was under their wing. And I think that's probably where he learned some of his strength and conditioning program, which has given him the chiseled physique he has today. The striations on his chest, the obliques on the side of his body.
Well, definitely might be great for function, but in terms of surviving the flurry of strikes into the corner here by the Rebel Storm, I mean, Daniel Moon's got to be able to take and dig deep for an extra level endurance.
Well, and, conspicuous by his absence, Rebel's out here with Jeremiah Fresh, but Brendan Devine not out here with his partner, if they are still partners in Daniel Moon.
Of course, Daniel Moon at one point absolutely was gung-ho to be friends, best pals again with Brendan Devine, but can he really trust him one more time after being betrayed?
I don't know. Again, like you said, championship gold, that speaks volumes. And the other part is they may have settled the tension between us by going through that series of matches. Moon with the 30-yard field goal right there.
I mean, and Moon might also understand here, too, if potentially Brendan does pick him, if he can inflict all of this damage on the Rebel Storm, that can be able to feed into whatever match might happen potentially next week, maybe coming up for even Summerfest.
Sure. Well, and, timing's everything. Like you said, if it's next week, then that'll be there. Summerfest, a little more time to recover. He's taking Storm from pillar to post out here.
Can you imagine? I mean, even Moon picking up a victory against Rebel Storm then.
Shades of, Texas bull rope match where you got to take your opponent to every turnbuckle. Moon dragging the Rebel Storm around him and everything that's not tied down.
Student of the game against a man who knows every trick in the book. Whoa, duck under.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, gorgeous.
Rebel needed that move right there because he was getting his clock clean.
Very nice belly to back there.
And Rebel needs to employ some of those kind of bizarre tactics that he uses right now to kind of throw Moon off.
Definitely putting Daniel Moon in Bizarro world at this point. Absolutely rocked heavy there.
Look, here it is. This will throw anybody off.
Yeah, I said it in the beginning, folks. And this is something you just can't prepare for in the wild. I mean, unless you're working with a parasite, maybe.
Abdominals. Look at Moon's blocking it. Moon's blocking it with the hand there. He spins through. He gets his arm out, and he ends up with an arm ringer.
Hey, he knew he was fighting. He
He pulled the glove off.
Glove is off. Exposed hand.
I wonder if the hand's even felt the. Oh, he's putting his hand in there.
Oh,
no, he's not going to do what I think he is.
the glove must fit.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. And he's about to give him a fish hook, it looks like.
Can you feel the Schadenfreude? Oh,
and now
yes.
Rebel's got to taste the glove that he's putting in like 40 other dudes' mouths.
Oh, take that. Go grab that.
What the hell's going on here?
Catch it. Underneath. Big spinning wheel kick.
Yeah.
Back up.
I tell you what.
Moon's going up. Activating the second thrusters. Boom.
Big old cannonball in the corner there.
And Rebel Storm trying to roll through wherever he can, but catch him with a cover. And able to kick out just in the nick of time there. And Jeremiah Fresh can only look on at this point. Moon is definitely showing out here against one half of our supposed, they told me to say this, greatest tag teams in the world here. Well, when it comes to reigning and defending, I mean, the numbers don't lie. But Daniel Moon, getting bits, teeth sunken right into the arm like a vampire. Truly a leech is the Rebel Storm. Ducks under. And Daniel's really feeling the pain right now. Baseball slide through. It hits him with a lariat. Cover now. And still Moon prevails.
You know, again, to beat Daniel Moon, it takes a hell of a lot of effort. I would almost say that Rebel is going to need to get Fresh involved somehow for some type of double team.
And now just absolutely
short elbows. What do you say? What's the matter? What?
They all stopped chanting out for Moon.
Well, you know what? When you can take the crowd out of it like Rebel did, that's a psychological blow to Moon right there.
Well, the man can definitely remove the air out of any room. They can call him a cooler out in Vegas as well. The man just breathes negative aura.
Cooler? In Mexico, they call him a culero.
I don't know if I can say that one again on.
That's all right. You know, we've been making things happen all night.
And definitely that back rake might just be making something happen for the Rebel Storm.
Good old-fashioned back rake right there.
And a textbook suplex, too, straight to Moon.
And Moon's got to blame himself for that because he's the one that pulled Rebel's glove off. Who knows? That could be... He could have fungi underneath those fingernails for all we know.
Lord knows. I mean, we got
amoebas under there.
Folks, if you can see at home what kind of particles are flying off the nails of the Rebel Storm,
there you
please
go.
leave a comment. And get in position. He's calling it now. Like Larry Bird, but no.
The Larry Bird? All right, I'm giving you a quarter for making a Larry Bird reference tonight.
Hey, we got you, sir. Of course, whether it be the Celtics, or the Los Angeles Dodgers, Daniel Moon wants to try and show out for Covina, but Hollywood comes crashing down.
Yes, it does. That was kind of like the Houston Astros to the Dodgers in that year. They cheated them out of the championship. Bunch of lying, cheating con artists.
That's for you folks. I know you're feeling the similar sentiments right now as much as you're feeling the intense hatred you have for the Rebel Storm.
Yep.
God.
Rebel Storm and the Houston Astros.
Back to this well, and this well may as well be poisoned. 2-2 now. He's going for 2 fingers.
The 2-finger fish hook.
Not another one. No. No. Change to the dentist's office.
He went bareback on him. He went bareback.
Disgusting.
He's raw talking it right now.
Unprotected. Full insertion. Folks.
I think that violates at least 2 or 3, sections of the California Penal Code right there.
Probably the Geneva Conventions as well. A scoop slam to follow it up.
Yep. Certainly, employing some use of mustard gas there.
Cruel and unusual are words Rebel Storm hears often.
Oh my God. Yep.
As well as these jeers.
You gotta call Cal OSHA.
And trying to find, of course, some references back. But reheating nachos, are they able to pay off?
The reheating nachos with that leg drop right there. Fresh reacting in time out there.
Nachos may be a little stale.
Yep.
But look, Daniel Moon still seems to be trying to recover as best he can as he brings Storm into the corner.
He lifted Storm up from his midsection and flung him over his whole body there.
Very awkward positioning.
Inverted atomic drop.
Straight out of a movie with that enziguri.
Hey, here it is. This is when Moon fires up. You better get out the way. Look at that.
Ran into the second turnbuckle.
Because you don't know what he's going to do. He ran him into the middle turnbuckle right there.
On the outside, big boot. Smack dab in the temple of the Rebel Storm. Going for that warp 5 forearm,
Yeah, but look at
no.
Fresh pulled him all the way down and ran him into the thing. That's got to be, that's got to be a DQ right there.
Your winner by way of disqualification, Daniel Boone!
Well, much to your point, if there's going to be a tag match, it's no point in winning it. Boone getting beat up by 2 guys. Here comes Brendan! And there goes Fresh. He beating up Fresh. He beating up Rebel. Moon coming back.
Even after enduring his own match, Brendan coming in to try and save his best pal. At least we hope they're best pals.
Are they back? Are the best pals back?
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend at the end of the day.
Especially when your enemies are the tag team champions and you want to get your hands on some gold.
And as you can see, both our champs.
What, you didn't have enough Fresh, huh?
You know, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday. It is Friday.
Well, it's a Friday. That's why I came to fight, you jabronis.
There we go. We like when we hear that word. My fiance said it to me earlier today.
You can't get away with that. You can't get away.
I'm pretty sure that I definitely beat Jeremiah Fresh just a minute ago.
He definitely did.
Right.
He beat him clean.
The puzzle pieces are coming together.
You got a little impatient, so I think technically Daniel Moon just beat the Rebel Storm.
That did just happen too. Disqualification victory.
Hey, we called it down the line. You told us to.
Hey, it is a victory.
When
Winners.
you beat the champs here at MPW, that makes you the #1 contenders.
Oh, he's not wrong about that. It's like you said earlier.
And the best pals are looking to collect.
Uh-oh.
So next week, Heartless Kings.
Already.
You put those tag team titles on the line against the best pals.
No, that's not. No, we can't do that.
Where's Ray? Where's Ray? We're going to make it official? Next week's card's shaping up to be like a pay-per-view almost. The best pal's going to get at the King. Fresh is over here shaking the guardrails, yelling at Ario.
And the claps happen.
They both lost. They're going to have to defend the belts against these men, it seems like. All we need is the Ray Rosas seal of approval. And I'm sure we can get that.
In less than 7 days, folks. Look at that. National title and tag team belt on the line. But we still got our main event tonight for Mayhem, a tag team match with the Radiant Kings with Lucio and Diego Balance going head-to-head against them.
Hey, you all right?
I'm good. Thanks for having me back out there.
Hey, man. That's what best pals do.
That's right.
And now the best pals are back. So Heartless Kings. That's bad news for you two. Next week, those MPW tag team titles are coming home with the 2026 Double Dash winners. With the best tag team in MPW today with the best pals.
And you know what? I made a little something while we were at Double Dash, but today seems pretty appropriate. To celebrate, how do you like this?
Forever.
Forever.
That's crazy.
Yo, Danny.
Hey guys.
It's good, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are done with all your little relationship problems. You're done fighting about every little thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll be a little tag team. Yeah, you having a reunion? Yeah? Getting the band back together? Nice, man. Yeah. My phone didn't ring. Just a reminder, you and me still have a match to settle.
Is he okay?
Sounds like that's your thing. Anyways, he'll be alright. Next week, Heartless Kings, let's talk.
We've got our MPW Heavyweight Champion, your new Millennium Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion in the building for this main event. You ready for it? Well, without further ado, let's get ready to wrestle! Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Your referee for this contest, St. Clair. Introducing Hurst.
the future of professional wrestling, Jake Redondo. And if you look at this guy's abs, slim and trim, put more muscle on the top, doing everything he's supposed to, everything the right way to advance himself in this sport. And I am predicting it's only a matter of time before you see gold around this kid's waist here in MPW. Another Triple Crown winner here in MPW. He's held every title. On the wall, a former MPW World Champion. He's been running away for a long time, so. Ario's dancing in there with Jake. He got a very flashy jacket on. Buku! Sorry, that was reflex. Lucio signaling to its waist. That's lacking a belt right now. Lucio, he got his flowers on. He had an opportunity last week to become a champion again. Failed in that attempt. Of course, Draven Sera walked out with the national title. And this week he's teaming with the newly crowned, for the 4th time, MPW World Champion, El Guapo Diablo y los Frutan de la Fiesta. I'm being told it's El Diablo Guapo by my better half. And however you say it, you gotta say this man is the MPW World Champion after beating Maximilian last week at MPW Mania. Diego, I appreciate him teaching these young men how to gyrate so early in their life. It is an important skill that you do need to have. And Diego wearing his championship gold da-da-da-da drawers out there right now.
A lot of hip shaking and gyrating. I'm glad you saw that too.
Oh yeah, no, that's a necessary skill. All young men need to know how to do it. How else are you going to signal to women that you're interested? No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Hey, courting rituals are always important, and so is an important lockup to start off a main event match.
Especially if you ever watch the mating habits of the red-breasted booby. A very interesting bird. All right, now this is the conundrum for the fans here. They love all 4 of these guys. And I mean, this match so kind of interestingly thrown together. You got the Radiant Kings who have tagged together a number of times. You got Bucio and Diego who have not.
I mean, both sides, though, have definitely trained together as well in their own spare time.
For sure.
Definitely knowing each other and trying to read them perfectly. Beautiful headlock takeover there to start off by Jake Redondo.
Look at Diego's tights. That befitting of the world champion of MPW.
Hey, once again, after picking up the victory against Maximilian. Whoa!
Oh, they were both thinking the same thing.
Look at that. A little awkward.
Two ground drags each way. They both grabbed each other, and they both went down to throw the other, and they both ended up on the mat at the same time.
Oh, I know you're talking about birds earlier with a boot-footed booby, but between these two, it seems to be trying to figure out who's the cock of the rock.
That's hey. Look, man, you're on fire this week, Ario. You got the four-letter metaphors going on all over the place.
Hey, we give a shout out to Moore Park College, folks. Great teaching zoo. And see some animals right now as well. Going to town. Great teamwork.
Moore Park College, the best zoology program in all of everywhere. They got a lion over there on campus.
And definitely got to try and read animal behavior to understand these animal instincts.
Wow.
Look at that.
Beautiful double team move there by the Radiant Kings.
J2 just staring daggers into Busio.
Yep.
He feels the energy.
I point this out every week, though. J2 with the taped up right shoulder. And, I don't know what injury he had. It had to be significant enough because it's plagued him for quite a while here.
Chronic injury is no stranger for a professional wrestler. I'm sure you got him yourself, Logan.
Well, yes, but I'm not competing actively every week. And J2 wrestles here basically every Friday night. He also competes all over the country on Saturdays. He's in Florida, he's in Texas, he's all over the joint. I think he hurt his shoulder in a match in Florida, actually.
Definitely worldwide for sure. And look at this now, trying to interrupt, but no! Meeting a double hip toss.
Yep. Redondo, the international wrestler.
And look at that, folks. Call in FIFA.
FIFA, we're going to have the World Cup here in a little bit.
Cover now. And I'm sure J2 and Jake Redondo would love it if San Diego Football Club would be able to make their way through up the ranks. But at the end of the day, they got to try and find their way up the ranks here at MPW. Ooh, falling through.
Beautiful.
Heads to the locked in place. Look at that. Nearly sent him inside out.
Yep, he flung him right there. Busio is not scared of nobodies.
Oh, able to catch the hand. And Busio again with the head scissors.
Yep, he's just flinging. And again, he's wrestling a guy that he's giving up about 100 pounds.
This is a beautiful part about momentum, whether it be judo or aikido. This man knows his way around the body.
And even when he was grappled there up in that power slam position, he slid out the back into the roll up there. That's why Busio is who he is. And that's why the fans love him so much. Let's get high. Shout out to my brother Jeff.
I mean, they can relate to this absolutely here. And look at Jake Redondo trying to help out his partner there, but Busio going up to the high rent district for a reason.
Yeah, but that was enough time right there. Jake bought his partner enough time to cut Busio off.
I didn't realize holding it in does nothing for you there.
Nope. It's puff, puff, give.
And there's a puff, puff, give over into Jake Redondo.
Yep, that's the thing. The best tag teams utilize quick tags, keep the fresh man in the ring.
Northern Lights suplex.
Beautiful. Went into a bridge and a beautiful pinning combination.
You gotta love a good Northern Lights there, folks. And Jake Redondo aims to please. I mean, this rising star with the great mentorship of J2 Mattioli as well has been absolutely making a name for himself too. I mean, making his way to New York, Florida as well. Jake Redondo is a hot commodity.
Jake gave him a hell of a chop, and then J2 gave him an even better chop. Ooh. Bustio's going to have to come with the multiples right there.
Quantity over quality, I suppose, there.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. If you can't strike as hard, strike as many. Nate Diaz, oh my God.
Yeah, that was a good comparison there for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, double suplex.
Double suplex, and Busio almost fell out of his boots there.
Oh, and definitely feeling like he got boofed there for sure. Grabbing onto the lower coccyx right now.
And his back hurts too. Busio needs to make a tag. This match is going to be over with.
Well, he's in the worst place possible for this match. Allowing these members of the Radiant Kings to be able to recover and just keep laying in this onslaught.
Now,
almost his partner.
Now, the Radiant Kings, this is obviously a take on when J2 was the leader of the Heartless Kings. But, are they insulting the champions right now? Are they trying to get their attention by using that as part of their name?
It definitely could be a good goading tactic, but when it comes to J2 Mattioli, scouting talent is his name in the game. And he understands if you really want to make your way up and keep a career here at MPW, establishing a good faction is truly one of the best things you can do.
100%. It worked. I mean, look at how it worked out for them. For Fresh and for Rebel.
It definitely came crashing down out of his favor, but dominance is definitely one way to describe it.
Yeah, but you know, on the way out, he ended up with tag team gold twice. And I tell you what, J2 is just nailing Busio with them forearms and whatnot.
Whoa, look at this now.
He stood all the way through. He's got the roll up. Chop. Oh, he went for the big booty drop. Nobody home.
Great reaction timing there by Busio, and also a people's knee brought to you by Busio.
Yep, and Busio needs to get to the newly crowned, for the 4th time, MPW World Champion, Diego Valens.
And look at this. It could be also very dangerous stakes for Diego Valens. I mean, if he gets pinned during this match as well, that could put potentially either member of the Radiant Kings in contendership for that title as well.
Well, I'm sure that's something they're aiming for. Double tag.
Oh, and now the man at the top of the mountain, and the young man looking to scale it too. Oh, high knee there by Diego Valens. Post member of the Radiant Kings, Insecurity from the corner. That's a numbers game now. Able to hold on from that waist lock. Sends him there with the tights being assisted.
What the hell's going on here?
Wow! Oh my goodness!
Did you see how strong that was? Belly to back suplex on Jake, who hit a Northern Light suplex on J2 because that's how they were tied up.
Oh, otherworldly strength, but look at that reaction timing once again by Jake Rotondo.
Do you know how strong you gotta be to pull that off? I mean, look at Diego's quads.
Absolute
like a
Superman. Yeah. Look at that.
He looked like a figurine from He-Man.
And once again, folks, that ain't glamour muscles.
Nope. He-Man comes out in theaters sometime soon. Make sure you go check that out and support it. I'm demanding it.
And look at this.
Uh-oh. If he hits this is over with.
Got him sized up in position.
Ask Maximilian about this.
Pulls through. No!
Blocked
He's got it red.
Jake.
This is the problem about being champion, though, Logan. Everybody knows exactly what you're trying to go for at any moment, especially when you call out.
And again, Jake Redondo is a pro. He does his homework every week. As soon as he found out this match was on, I'm sure he was hitting the tapes.
Basement suplex, just slamming him.
Yep, and Diego's legs got caught up in the ropes there. And look at J2 coming from the other side.
Big senton.
Yep.
Get it up and plug it in. See if it still works. Your PS2 is still running.
Yep, for sure still works.
Oh, look at that Busio, though.
And Busio didn't just save it. He went in there and he grabbed J2 around the waist and said, "Get off my partner."
Oh, he's running over there like he had a Calci bet on him. Yep. Oh! Beautiful Shining Wizard out of nowhere. Shining Wizard running nowhere.
Yep.
Oh, got him in the gut.
J2 was celebrating until he wasn't.
Code red cover! Is it enough? No! Saves him there.
Look, we got bodies lying everywhere. All 4 men are out.
Busaiku knees, Shining Wizards. Keep in mind, folks, elbows and knees are some of the hardest parts of the body.
Yep, crowd chanting MPW out of respect for all 4 athletes, giving it their all. And again, these guys, I mean, there's no really rhyme or reason to this match other than I think Ray probably booked it because he said, hey, this is going to be good. These guys are excellent wrestlers, and they're showing exactly why Ray booked this match.
Bangers sell tickets, folks. And, of course, our MPW audience, faithful as ever. Oh, waiting for this main event as we reach a flurry of strikes, returning fire, trying to move and sink. The breakdown is occurring, though. Diego Valens now with a Quesadora attempt. No! Meets a big pump kick. Out of the way, able to save J2.
Oh, look at that. He ended up in the wrong place.
Oh!
He got kicked in the brain. They got F5.
Smack the daylights. Super Suicida.
They're taking Busio out, or correction, Diego out. Diego's a legal man, otherwise it'd be over with.
Bam! Oh, smack the taste out of his mouth. Cover. Oh, come on. And Diego Valens rocked, almost lost there.
But if you saw when Diego was being pinned there, you saw his eyes on Sinclair. He was watching for the 2, and he kicked out before the 3. He's giving himself a little breather in there.
Probably needs every single second he can get right now.
Well, hey, the champion ain't no slouch, you know what I mean?
Hey, but Jake can smell blood in the water. Gets him up, no!
Mule kick.
Hey, you saw about the great strength legs of Diego Valens. Able to see his partner by setting him up and over. No, I mean, they don't make Suicida! A Busio's own special.
Big old spear right there.
Whoa!
Backflip.
Hold on to the arm, no! Try to avoid the code red again. Big knee!
Big knee. Diego didn't go all the way down, though. Oh!
Devil's Tail! Devil's Tail!
That was it.
Get
Nobody gets up on that.
He got it!
Your winners, the team of Destino and your Millennium Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Diego Allen.
Diego showed exactly how good his conditioning is because he took that blow from J2, didn't go down and pulled the devil's tail off. And nobody gets up from that.
What a showing here for our main event of MPW's Mayhem. And look at both of our winners standing tall. What better partner could you have in that ring? A man who would go the distance with you than Busio.
Look at this. And again, this was just, like you said, this was just a banger between 4 of MPW's best wrestlers.
Just a barn burner, and they recognize it.
Good sportsmanship right there. And the thing is, you know, Diego made a point there that he's still standing on top of the mountain. He's the one that got the pin. He's the one with the title. No immediate, you know, future #1 contender emerged in this match. Although I'd love to see him defend the belt against either of these guys. This was a hell of a show, Ario.
Of course it is, and look at this, the crowd going off on a wonderful high note. What teamwork, what friendship.
What the heck is that?
No! Boosh, why? Why?
Wait. I just spit out my Gatorade over here.
Why, Busio?
You remember when he came out, he was signaling his waist for like championship gold because he didn't win the title. He lost it. He lost the world title. He didn't get the national title last week, and then he just look.
What good did this do you?
Well, you know how I just said no immediate #1 contender just emerged. I think that's maybe what Busio was going for. He's pulling the knee pad down. Look at that bony knee right there.
Please, man.
That'll cut right through diamonds right there.
And of course, knees and elbows, like I said earlier, some of the most hardest parts of the body make ever widening holes. Trying to blow a hole straight through them. People's knee. I can't even call it a people's knee anymore, but it's brought to you by Busio nonetheless.
The crowd is stunned right here. The hush falls over everybody.
And look at here, Busio now.
They're booing Busio. They're saying, Busio.
What can you possibly say to these people? I mean, how can you explain yourself after all this? This is supposed to be a wonderful end for Mayhem.
Well, it is Mayhem. It shows the name of the game. I think he's going to explain himself.
You understand?
Explain, Lucy, explain.
It's been me all along. You guys forgot about me.
Forgot?
No, you think because you say my name over and over that we're good. No, that's the least you can do for me, for what I do for you guys. But let's not talk about favors. Let's talk about owed. I'm owed a heavyweight championship match. I never got my rematch for this. Don't cheer. I didn't hear you guys asking for my rematch. Were you? You guys, you got real excited to move on from Busio, huh? I only gave you the most entertaining back-to-back 15 weeks of your life.
He took on all comers.
The first day, I was dying of sickness. And I still came and outperformed.
He was dying of sickness.
Then I should have known.
He had the strip of Kakamimi.
It was never, we are Busio. I am Busio.
That's true.
I'm back-to-back cup winner. I'm Millennium Champ. I'm 5-time tag team champion. You guys are nothing.
Wow. He done completely turned his back after going over his resume.
This can't be. This is not Busio. I refuse to believe this.
Maybe he got a concussion or something.
Now,
Uh-oh. They're not Busio. Busio, he said, I am Busio. It's just one Busio.
No more singularity.
it's about time I cut off the fat. Which is all of the first row.
Whoa!
They call the whole first row fat. I mean, look at
And now that that's over,
He said if the shoe fits.
Handsome devil Diego Valles.
Yeah.
Talk about a flip-flop. This man, I was his friend, and we were good, and then he became a jerk, and then you guys brought him back in. You guys don't know what you want, but I know what I want.
That's true. They're like a woman.
Diego,
I just got hit for that.
I'm gonna take my title opportunity back. So get better, D-Man, and I'll see all of you guys next week.
You know, Ray's always saying make an impact. He's telling Zeus make an impact. Busio just made an impact. He made it on the champion's face.
I mean, what a terrible, terrible end here for Mayhem.
Title in forever, huh?
Could have had a title last week.
Just absolute selfishness.
Look at the locker room's booing him. There's probably Morote back there.
I mean, come on. This man who was truly a shining example of Chatsworth, California.
Yeah.
And now you can see our champion how to be helped out.
Well, I mean, he's had a hell of a few weeks. He had a hard match with Maximilian. He just went through the ringer with J2 and Jake Redondo. And he gets jumped by his own partner who's given a hug to.
Well, folks, it has been an absolutely hellacious MPW Mayhem, and we hope to see you next week for another exciting episode.
Oh, no, we're going to see you.
Can't fight this feeling, folks. We hope to see you there.